Harry turned to bite William for being so indifferent to Meghan. This will be a genetic rift. Hello friends, and welcome to the hottest news of the day about the royal couple, Harry and Meghan Markle, on our Kate Middleton and the Queen News version 2 channel. The latest book on the royal family has ripped yet another enormous hole in Harry and William's terrible relationship. Has the split reached its peak? When Meghan Markle entered the royal family, it was stated that Prince Harry believed that Prince William and Kate, Princess of Wales, had not laid out the red carpet as much as they might have done. The New Royals, Queen Elizabeth's Legacy and the Future of the Crown, a book by royal authority Kate Middleton, details Harry and William's connection and has just been published. Following the passing of Queen Elizabeth II on September the 8th, William assumed the role of Prince of Wales and heir to the throne. Ms. Nichol, who has insider information on the royal family, spoke about Harry's opinion on how Meghan was welcomed into the firm in a recent interview. In 2020, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex left their roles as senior working royals. Archie Harrison Mountbatten Windsor, aged 3, and Lilibet Diana Mountbatten Windsor, age 1, currently reside with them in California, the state where Meghan was born. In an interview with Fox News Digital, Ms. Nichols stated, "It was definitely Harry's feeling that William and Kate hadn't stretched out the red carpet as much as they may have done. It is true that Meghan wasn't immediately welcomed into the royal family. When Meghan first came into Harry's life, William apparently was overjoyed that Harry had found someone with whom he had fallen in love with. When Meghan entered Harry's life, he was ecstatic and immediately fell in love with her." Ms. Nichol, the royal editor of Vanity Fair, echoed comments made by a friend of the Duke to the newspaper in 2018 and said as follows: "Harry told William that he didn't think Meghan was getting the royal treatment. They had a little disagreement that was only settled when Charles intervened and urged William to try." And in the March 2020 interview with Oprah Winfrey, Harry referred to his relationship with his brother William as one of distance. The 38-year-old Duke remarked, "As I've already stated, I adore William dearly. He is my brother. Together we have gone through hell. We share an experience, I guess. But as you now know, our paths are diverging." In 2022, Harry and Meghan made 2 separate trips back to the United Kingdom. In September, as part of a quick vacation to Europe, they returned. During this trip, Meghan, aged 41, spoke at the One Young World Summit in Manchester. They first came back in July for Queen Elizabeth II's Platinum Jubilee celebrations. Then, as part of the Invictus Games festivities, the duo also journeyed to Düsseldorf in Germany. On Thursday, September the 8th, the pair was scheduled to attend the Well Child Awards. However, this was the same day when news of Queen Elizabeth II's placement under medical care at Balmoral Castle had been leaked. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex skipped this charity event. And then later that evening, Harry was seen travelling to Balmoral in Aberdeenshire, Scotland. At around 6:30 p.m, the death of Queen Elizabeth II was announced by Buckingham Palace. The Fab Four, as they were formerly known, came together for a surprise walkabout at Windsor on September the 8th, in front of cheering crowds. And then 5 days later, mourners flocked to Westminster Hall for the monarchs lying in state. William and Harry were seen at each end of their grandmother's casket with their heads lowered. The Sussexes then left for the United States on September the 19th after Her late Majesty's burial. They then made additional behind-the-scenes images of their trip to the United Kingdom public on Monday. It is said that the appearance of Meghan Markle is the cause of the rift in many relationships within the royal family. By the time Meghan turned up, Catherine and William had a young family with a tot on the way. Their parting life was replaced by the joy of a family, although I don't believe the Waleses ever really partied to the degree the Sussexes still do. Now couple that with the many times Meghan tried and sometimes succeeded in invading the privacy of a future king and heir, and abused the beautiful little Princess Charlotte. I really do not blame them for keeping the pair at arm's length. But let's face it, this is all about Harry and Meghan's jealous, bitter revenge for not shaping a royal role that, in their minds, would give them the adulation they need. They will never be equal to Prince William's family, while still being paid by the Duchy of Cornwall. And why should Meghan have a red carpet rolled out for her? She was welcomed by the British public, but she was only ever going to be the Spare's wife. She would never be as prominent as Catherine, and therein lies the rub. I feel sorry for Catherine, because she weathered the storm during her courtship with William, and then in the early days of her marriage, people still commented on her weight, and they disliked the fact that she respected her position within the royal family. That woman deserves her own crown at the coronation. Catherine never had to roll out the red carpet for anyone. She is the future queen consort, and Meghan must behave like a royal if she wishes to return to the royal family. Meghan once had happiness, but now she has lost it, and she has nobody to blame but herself. The adulation from the British people and the warm welcome from the Queen and Prince Charles, plus a £30 million wedding, were not enough for Meghan. She had expected the red carpet to have been rolled out for her. This is not about red carpet treatment. This is narcissism at its finest. The Cruella's version of reality. She thought she would be Diana number 2 and would be the next Princess of Wales. Meghan thought that to be the future monarch was a competition and the winner was based on popularity. It wounded Meghan when she realized that she married the Spare and that this would not be the case. They would always be second or third to walk on the red carpet and would always be second best, regardless of notoriety and popularity. Narcissists' modus operandi is if they cannot have it, they will destroy it. And Meghan is staying true to her mantra. According to Katie Nicholl, William and Catherine could tell right from the start that Meghan was going to be trouble. It was clear what sort of person she was from the engagement photographs and the videos too. She completely ruled Harry in the engagement meeting with journalists, preening and posing in front of the cameras and photographers. And then she demanded that special photographs be taken of her in several hugely expensive outfits. It is therefore no wonder that William and Catherine kept a safe and strategic distance from her. And then, on Charles's recommendation, they invited Meghan and Harry to come and stay with them. This was when Meghan showed her true side by shouting at one of Catherine's staff, which was both rude and completely out of order. The Meghan woman was and is completely loathsome. Harry unfortunately falls into the same bracket. He is completely submissive to Meghan in every single respect. William and Catherine and their children will always be way ahead of the second-rate pair. Harry and Meghan were invited one Christmas to William and Catherine's home, where Meghan was extremely rude and bullied Kate's staff. They will never be king and queen, so just get over it. Harry has obviously had this resentment simmering, and Meghan's influence has made him very bitter. What a toxic pair. Now, what do you think about Harry and William's never-healing rift? Let us know what your thoughts are in the comments section below. We hope that you have found this video helpful. Do not forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you are enjoying it. Now, thank you for watching this newsletter. Goodbye, and see you in the next videos.